John, I'm not necessarily a big fan of strip clubs. Like, I'm an awkward person. It's a social, it's a closeness thing. It's being too close to the stripper. And on top of that, I mean, do I really want to have not sex from a disinterested woman who's really not... Adam, what are you doing? I'm doing a stand-up set.
Hello. Oh, it's on. I just realized something. I was over there on my phone on the internet, and I just learned something, and I feel like we should share it to
Wasn't that
everyone.
I'm doing stand-up?
No. I learned... Okay, this is totally separate, but you have an audience of upwards of 20 people here who can take in this message. It's important.
And they're here to hear stand-up comedy.
The Earth's flat.
No, it's
flat. I've been reading about it. We all have to start accepting this as the new reality because it's probably true. What do you mean?
Look, do you just want me to shut you down now or let you prattle on for a while?
I don't do nothing with kids.
That's not what prattle means. But I mean, that's good to know. I mean, just for future reference, that's good to know. Well, let's start with the easy ones. Water. If the Earth was flat, water would just run off the sides.
Yeah, well, yeah, it probably does.
Yeah.
It runs off the sides, but then...
Well, then why are the oceans empty?
No, because it cycles back up to the clouds, okay? Because they always tell us it rises out of the water we can already see, like the oceans right around us, back up into the sky. You never see water.
Yeah, you can.
Rising up.
They're God rays. You can see them through clouds. You can see them on a nice day.
That's fog. That's not water.
It's not fog. It's water vapor going up
Okay.
in the air. It's the formation of clouds in the early.
That's one
stages.
reason why it might be around Earth. But we have to we had to stay on, it still could be flat because none of us know for sure. We all got to admit that.
Well, what about circumnavigation?
What about...
Like pilots who fly the whole way around the world.
I'm circumnavigated. It's not that big a deal. And I think if you're going to do it to your kids...
Circumnavigated the world. What are you, Magellan?
I'm just saying, it's not that bad, and they'll get over it later.
What? No, they've done it.
What are we talking about?
Pilots, they have flown around the world.
You're trying to change the subject. See, this is what people do who don't want to believe
No,
in
we're
a
still
flat Earth.
talking about the same
They change the
thing.
subject. They blow smoke at it, so you don't understand the truth of how flat it actually is.
Yeah, no,
okay?
they fly around it in a circle. They go around this way, they go around this way, they go around this way.
No, I'm just saying, you can go out there on the street and you can see straight forward. How would that be possible
Well,
if it were flat? If it weren't flat, think about it.
Because you're so small that you can't see that where it goes over. You're tiny. The world is big. Big blue ball.
Yeah, okay, but what if... Okay, but what I was thinking is, maybe it used to be round and now it's flat.
I think we would have noticed.
Well, let's just agree to disagree. It used to be round.
You're trying to... The burden of proof is on you. You are saying that
It got
the Earth
turned
is
flat in our sleep. It got turned flat in our sleep, and now it's flat. It used to be round. There's a lot of videos on the internet. I didn't get a chance to watch any of them all the way through. Okay, but in the what?
It's clearly round. I mean, the sort of like maps. If the world was flat, none of our maps would work properly because they're designed for a round Earth. They are a flat representation of a round planet.
Well, what if that's what they've been telling you, okay? What if who would have to be in on that conspiracy? Probably just...
Pilots, stewardesses, air traffic controllers, cartographers, the guy who designs the websites.
Freemasons, though. A lot of them. The Freemasons. But I'm right. They're screwing with all of it, okay? It's Freemasons telling us that it's round. No actual person, Freemasons aside, has got up high enough.
Chinese pilots and like the Japanese pilots, the Indian pilots, they're all Freemasons.
It's an international organization.
They're all part of an intense Catholic group. All those Hindu pilots.
Okay, you know what the problem here is? Is that you're just bashing on the different things that I've learned. Okay, you always tell me, Adam, go out and try to learn something for yourself for once. And I was sitting over there on the internet, and I learned something.
Well, don't read on the Onion.
You're just jealous that it doesn't line up with a thing that you think you learned first.
No, but I learned science and math and history, and those things are out there.
Yeah, well, where did you learn all that stuff from?
Textbooks, the Learning Channel, back when it used to, teach things.
And
Discovery, back when it used to discover things.
And who wrote all those? The Freemasons. It's all the Freemasons. Anyways, here's what we got to do. I have a plan to figure this out once and for all that I also just thought of now. I'm gonna
And
I'm gonna blast myself up high enough that I can take the for sure final picture that proves whether or not how round or flat that we are, and I can prove it to you and Tila Tequila and everybody whether or not it is flat. Okay.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna build this
well,
rocket.
who's gonna press this button to like blow
You're
you
going to
up?
press the button to shoot me up through the rocket, and I'm going to raise money here tonight to send me all of the proceeds that's supposed to go to the other comedians. I am sorry, but we got to get up there. It's important, okay? So I'm going to pass the bucket around.
Brian needs that money for his gas money to get back to Fredericton.
I'll drop him off in the rocket. It's not going to be that big of a deal, okay?
Drop him off the rocket.
Anyways, where's the... Okay,
Look,
I'm
so
getting the money.
since I get to press the button that blows you up, sends you up, I suppose I'm
You get to press the button. You have to press the button. I don't know anybody
as
else.
long as I get to blow you up.
Yeah, you get to send me up to space.
Yeah. So I guess if I get to blow you up, sure, the Earth is flat if it means that you get blown up.
Okay, perfect. All right, hold on 1 second. You're just gonna say that part again. I just want to make sure. Talk about just how right I was.
I want to press the button to blow you up.
No, the other stuff. The other stuff.
I suppose if it means destroying you and ending your life,
Okay,
I
no.
will say that the Earth is probably flat. If it means you getting blown up.
That counts. That counts. See how stupid he is, people? He thinks the Earth is flat. It's clearly round. That's how dumb James Hovey is. Thank you, everybody. We are Homeland, and that's the show that we made for you tonight. So
Check us out on the internet.
on the internet, you can find it Homeland. It's like Homeland, the show that you already know about, but the M is a V. It's not that hard to find. Thanks.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.